trying to get you on my mind less. But then again, I couldn't mind less. Got me like, what's in your coffee?
Yes, it's sprawling and ambitious in scope, but it really grabs hold of you, and it doesn't take long before we find ourselves truly living in the world. Steinbeck may give us a sweeping canvas, but his attention to detail when it comes to painting the individual, the little brushstrokes that, taken together, create protagonists that feel like people, his attention to detail is extraordinary. And we have lush, poetic prose that honours the sublimity of the natural world alongside psychologically complex characters. And you will swiftly feel as though these characters are your friends and family, and you will take their concerns on as your own. The Nobel Prize Committee were right when they outlined their reason for giving Steinbeck the prize. They awarded him the prize for literature for his realistic and imaginative writings, combining, as they do, sympathetic humour and keen social perception. Steinbeck brings to life the story of two families, one of which is partially based on Steinbeck's own family, and their intertwined destinies in the Salinas Valley of California. Now, this is a very elusive and allegorical book. The grand biblical parallel is the fall of Adam and Eve, and the story of Cain and Abel. And what we learn about allegory here will serve us well for another allegorical read later in the year. Despite East of Eden's allegorical and symbolic nature, it is incredibly accessible. Profound and resonant, yes, but also captivating and compulsively readable. Steinbeck is a very warm writer, and you will form a personal relationship with him over the course of your reading, and you will undoubtedly appreciate his irony.
So I just came back from my chiropractor's appointment, and since there was a bookstore there, I took the liberty of going to the bookstore and just getting something. So I've always wanted to read Jane Eyre. I've watched the movie. I absolutely love the movie. So I was thinking that perhaps the book would be better. So I'm so excited to read this. And I also bought this one, Ben-Hur. I heard that the movie is also good, but I haven't watched it yet. But I don't know, it just looks interesting. Whoever who has read this, please let me know how it's like. And I also bought these two planners for my friends, two of my friends that perhaps I'm going to see them this weekend. So I'm not a great gift giver, so I just bought the same planner for both of them because I didn't want them to think that I favor one over the other. So I thought it was really cute, the design. So it's just a basic planner with a monthly spread and some notes and contact pages. So yeah, I find this really, really helpful. You see all the holidays of the year, so you can plan when to take your leaves and all that. Yeah, so that's my little adventure in the bookstore, and so that's for today. So I've just started learning Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, and right now I'm at HSK 1, which is the beginner level for the Chinese proficiency test. So this is actually a worksheet that I got from a local bookseller, and she provided me with the PDF version. So it has all the 150 words for the HSK level 1, and it provides all these worksheets for practice. So I just started it yesterday, actually last night. So right now I'm actually going to do about 10 of these. So yeah. So this is actually my first time seriously using Anki. I've heard good things about it, especially in the language learning community, but I'm not sure whether I'm doing it right. I'm not a flashcard kind of person. Usually I learn languages or improve my language abilities just by reading and just picking up the dictionary whenever I don't know a word. But I think when it comes to like starting a language and you really don't know any vocabulary at all, I guess flashcards can work. I'm not sure. So I'm just trying this method out and I'll see how it goes. If any of you have any tips on using Anki or flashcards in general, please let me know.